Well, we wanted to do a bit of a surprise update. Certainly it's a surprise for us.
Surprise or shock, I don't know what you want to say.
So if you've been watching our channel, we've been planning for our 2025 lap around Australia.
And we were really, really excited about that.
But all that came tumbling down.
No.
Well, sort of.
Sort of.
So, about 2 weeks ago,
Actually 5.
5 weeks ago, we had a bit of a couple of incidences at school with one of the boys, and it's resulted in
realising that school's not for them at the moment.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, basically that night we went out for dinner, just Michelle and I. So obviously that something happened, but we went out to dinner.
Sorry, one of the kids is out there just dancing in the...
dancing in the
You'd rather watch that than listen to us, but he's just dancing in the wind and yeah, it looks funny. Sorry, keep going. It was quite funny.
All good. So we went out to dinner that night and we basically just reflected on where we're going and decided, why are we waiting another year and a half or year and a quarter, whatever it was. Let's bring it forward.
In 4 months' time.
So we are now leaving for our big lap, January the 20th.
2024, not 5.
Yep, so 3 months. So
no, we were really excited about it. But
we were, however, the morning after, so we actually made the decision, that is it. No matter what happens, we're going to make this now happen for 3 months.
Yeah.
The next morning we woke up, and how did you feel? We both felt the same, but how did you feel?
Wow. I felt really anxious and like freaking out, thinking, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I actually felt sick.
Yep. And I mentioned that as well. Yep. I said, you know what, I actually feel sick. Not because it was something bad, but there was just, all of a sudden it was real.
It was going to happen, yeah. So I think when it's like a long time away, you think, oh, I can't wait. When it comes, it's like, what? What are we doing?
So we mentioned that because if you're planning your trip, you may get to that point where all of a sudden it becomes really real.
Yeah.
So, and when we say real, we're now ticking off a lot of things very quickly.
Yeah.
So I've got a bit of a list here, which I'll just go through, and I won't go into them all individually, but schooling for the boys.
Yeah.
We've already been working through that. We've decided on what we're doing.
Yeah. We're not doing distant, we're doing school in the box. So if anyone's done school in the box, please give us some feedback on that. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that'd be great. Our jobs, we're negotiating with our employers at the moment as well. But I have to say...
Looks like I have to resign. Because I can't get maternity leave because I'm not pregnant.
Don't know where that came from. But anyway...
Because you get 12 months off when you have a baby.
Okay. Yeah. So we are negotiating with our employers. Our house, our car. So if you've been watching, we've been driving an old Nissan Patrol. We've just bought a new car, well, second-hand car, 2020. Won't say what it is. We haven't picked it up yet. So we'll make another video on that.
In case we were scammed. Because we could have been. We haven't even seen it.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. So
we've found it. Paid for it.
In a very short time, we're trying to tick off a lot of things.
And I just want to say quickly, we are going to rent our house out. Tell us about your experiences of that if you've rented your house out in a 12-month period. Love to know your experiences, please.
Definitely.
And advice.
Sounds good.
And feedback.
We're trying to make this video short. We made a previous one way too long. So if we appeared rushed, sorry, we're not.
We're sitting inside because we're in cyclonic weather.
Well, let's talk about that. So the other thing we're trying to really spend time on, but is our family.
Oh.
All our kids. So we've now got 3 months that we're making a real effort to catch up with all our children, not only, well, both as a group and also individually as well.
And we've got 9 of them, so it's no small feat.
So, and this weekend actually, we're up at Noosa Habitat, Queensland.
There's 5 of the adult children and their partners and family.
And we've had a great time. Absolutely raining, blowing a gale, but it brought everyone together.
16 kids under 10 in this caravan. To say no more.
So, yeah, again, in preparation, we're trying to spend as much time with our kids and our family, my mum and Michelle's mum as well.
And I think that's, with anyone who's travelling, would probably find that the hardest is leaving family.
Yep.
I'm finding that really difficult.
absolutely.
I haven't left yet.
So, won't talk too much more because we didn't want to go into everything in detail, but just let you know, join us, like, subscribe, because we've got a lot to do in the next 3 months. Love you to share with us, help us along the journey.
We need help.
We do. So I have already planned out a bit of a trip, but we might talk about that later on.
Yeah.
But taking a lot of advice, and we're not trying to be too detailed. We have planned where we're going to be for the right seasons, but not every little spot and timing and all that sort of thing. A couple of things that I do want to tick off, and Michelle's mentioned if you could help out with schooling, some advice, renting the house. One thing I'd love advice for, I would love to take Michelle and the boys across the Simpson Desert. For me, that would be amazing. I've done it before, but without Michelle.
Clearly, without the caravan.
And without the caravan. So what I would like to know is, has anyone with the caravan parked the caravan on the western side of the desert, travelled across, and then back again? Maybe across a different track. If no one's done it, maybe it's not the thing to do and may not do it, but I'd love some feedback on that. I'm also doing Victoria Highlands or High Country, but once again we'll leave the caravan down the bottom and do some tracks.
And Tasmania, and we'll leave the caravan. Tasmania, if you want to go to Tasmania, make sure you book the, whatever you call it, the Spirit of Tasmania, way in advance. We can't even get the caravan on now, and that's like 4 months before we're supposed to be going, and we couldn't do it. We get the car, but not the caravan.
So we're trying to work out whether we'll put a rooftop tent.
Or Airbnb it.
Yeah, so we're working through that.
Advice on that? All for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like advice.
We are very excited, and even this morning we were like, we just want to go. We're now excited. We're past that scary feeling.
I'm still a little bit scared, to be truthful. But no, good too.
Yeah.
Just that we've had 4 days of total downpour. 3 days.
Of big winds and rain.
And here we are in the van instead of beautiful scenery. We can see it out the window.
So, but anyway.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks for watching the videos. We really appreciate it.
Like and
subscribe.